Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an update for Deck of Panning. Deck of Panning is a project pan that I created a couple of years ago after being inspired by a booktuber named Maddie. Deck of Panning will be coming back again in 2026, as was voted by my Deck of Panning group chat over on Instagram. If you do want to join that group chat, just send me a message over on Instagram and I will get you added in there. It's also the time of year when any changes you would like to see made to the game board, now's the time to let me know. I'm going to be working through what the face cards will be in 2026 and any changes to the game that we feel that there should be. Before I hop into my progress, I do want to take a moment for the sponsor of today's video. I'm so excited to share Ana Luisa with you guys once again. I have been working with Ana Luisa on and off for many years now, and they are probably my top favorite jewelry brand. Ana Luisa does have a Black Friday sale going on for up to 35% off. So if you are looking to gift a special someone some jewelry, I think that's a really special gift idea coming into the holidays. I do not have any new pieces to share with you today, but I did want to showcase some of my old pieces, the pieces I wear all the time. I'll start off by sharing my ring. I do have quite a few rings on today just to share them with you, but rings are one of my most effortless jewelry pieces. I love to grab out of my jewelry box each day while I get ready for work, and these three are my favorites. If you're interested in anything I share with you, please do check out my personalized link in the top of my description box. That also shows Ana Luisa that you guys are interested and really supports this sponsorship. I wear these smaller hoops almost every single day at work. If not, I wear the Sloan earrings, which I can share with you to the side. 90% of the jewelry I wear on an everyday basis, aside from my wedding rings, is from Ana Luisa. I can really attest to their quality. Their pieces are on the more affordable side, and I love that they are a carbon neutral company. Eco-consciousness is something that is really important to me as a human on this earth. I'm going to share with you some close-ups of the pieces I wear most frequently to really share with you how high quality these pieces are. They do not have any tarnishing on them. All your Ana Luisa pieces come in individual little bags. That makes storage and traveling with the pieces really easy and keeps them safe. Your Ana Luisa pieces also come with a 2-year warranty. This brand really stands behind their product, and I stand behind them too. I really think that if you are looking to purchase a piece of jewelry for a family member or a friend, then you should check out Ana Luisa's Black Friday sale to make sure that you get it in time for the holidays. Once again, thank you so much, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring the first portion of today's video, and thank you to all of you who continue to watch my channel and provide me with these opportunities. It means the world. Now let's hop into the progress I have made on my Deck of Panning items. I'm now realizing we only have this last update before the finale, and I have quite a few rollouts, so I'm not sure what that's going to look like for rolling new products in to only use for 1 month, but I'm excited to share my progress nonetheless. I actually have 2 products that I've been working on all year and are still not done. The first is for the Prompt Foundation. I chose my ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer to try and finish. Since I last updated you, I have reached for this 11 more times, meaning I now have 77 tracked uses on this. This is quite large. It has 1.45 fluid ounces or 43 milliliters of product, and I hope you can see that there is quite a bit of windowing happening in here now, and it is getting very thin. I'm sure I still have a long way to go on this, but I've definitely made a ton of progress on this year, which is amazing. I'm at least setting myself up for success in finishing this off in 2026. I also have my BareMinerals Marvelous Moxie lip gloss, which was for the Prompt Oldest. This is the oldest lip product in my collection, and I am trying to finish this year. I've used it 18 days since I last updated you for a total of 51 tracked uses, and I have finally passed the halfway mark on this. I really wanted this gone before the end of the year. I have worked on this diligently for the last 2 years. It is the slowest moving lip gloss I have ever experienced. There are quite a lot of bubbles even in here, so I think even if I used this every single day from today until the end of the year, which we all know I'm not going to do, this still wouldn't be an empty, which is crazy to me. For the prompt focus, which means you're reflecting on your panning goals for the year, or were there specific products you wanted to use up? Did you have a goal to hit more pans? Reflect on your goals from the beginning of the year, which we tend to forget about after we start off our projects. And I wanted to finish a pan in my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit. Specifically this shade Light Cocoa. I have been using this to set my under eye concealer, and I've used it 20 times since our last update. I've used this palette as a whole 185 times, and I do feel like I'm getting close. A bunch of you suggested that I should repress this into a separate pan to get rid of this bulky packaging, and I definitely will do that when I'm ready to repress, because I'm so sick of carting this around with me. It's just really big, and that's the only pan in here that I have any interest in using up. But this will still be in. One I haven't met my goal on, but I'm ready to roll out for the prompt Wish You Returned. This is Replica from the Garden, and I said when I rolled it in and when I last updated you that I like how this smells for a home scent, or just like a scent in general, but not for me to smell like this as a person. So I really shouldn't have purchased this perfume. I blind bought it, and then I do like the smell of it. And I've been using it like kind of as a room spray, but also getting some on my body because I felt like just a room spray would be a waste for a replica perfume. I wanted to use half of it, and I nearly made it there. I've definitely used over 1/3 of it, but it's just too fresh and green coming into the winter months. So as much as I could keep this in for one more month before the finale, I just am not reaching for it all that much. So I'm gonna roll that out. For baby goal, I rolled in my Natasha Denona, I said that really weird, mini nude palette, and I wanted to do this no pan left behind, but also use it 5 times. So obviously I could do no pan left behind and create one look with this, but I wanted to get a little bit more use out of it than that. I feel like I'm close to pan on this shade over here, but I have used this no pan left behind and reached for this palette 5 times, which I'm really happy with. So this is a goal met. And then the product I rolled in last time was also a baby goal, and for that I rolled in my Urban Decay Face Bond foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations in my collection, and I feel like it's been being neglected while I focus on some bigger ones that I'm trying to finish off. So I set a goal to use this 5 times, and that was really easy for me to do, and I'm happy I got some love on this before the end of the year. I will pop up a picture of what the game board is looking like, the last game board for 2025. Again, leave your suggestions for changes in the comments below. I'm going to shuffle the deck here. I'm just going to draw 2 cards. I'm rolling 3 out. I had 2 goals met and then 1 that I'm just rolling out, but I was at 6 products, so dropping down to 5. And again, I'm not going to make that much progress in 1 month before the finale. I have these little baby cards here, and I'm just going to draw 2 off the top. First up, we have the King of Clubs, and that is a focus product. I hear my furnace kicking on, so I'm going to do this really quickly. And we also got the King of Hearts, which is no pan left behind. Alright, 500 years later, the furnace took forever to turn off. We now have 2 little children here. It's chaos. I need to go upstairs and cook supper, but I did pick out my products. So for the King of Clubs, which is focus, I reflected back on my 25 products to pan in 2025, and while I definitely do not have enough time left in the year to make any real progress, I have not been working on my Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop, which was on that list. This does have a pan in it already, and I want to start chipping away at this to eventually use it up because it's one of my very favorite shades of highlighter ever. And so I'm going to roll it in for focus because it is on that list. I'm just going to roll this in for 10 uses. I will definitely be able to hit that goal before the end of the year, but I won't be seeing any visual changes in just 10 more uses. I have reached for this a handful of times this year, but it hasn't been a focus, and it should have been. And lastly, now we have a cat here too. I'm trying my best, you guys. I have the King of Hearts, which was No Pan Left Behind. And I was thinking I wanted to spin my whole wheel like I do for Project Level Up, but I thought that'd be a little bit too chaotic for me right now. You're turning me, please. I really want to get more use out of my Fantasy Cosmetica palettes and my Oden's Eye palettes. I feel like I have not been reaching for them very much this year, even though they are favorites of mine. So I realized I have 18 between those two brands, and I randomly selected that way. And the one that got drawn for me was my Oden's Eye Christmas Eve palette, which is honestly perfect for this time of year coming into winter, and this really complements some of the shades in my Pan Those eyeshadows. Although like maybe Night Sky and Nightfall are pretty close to the shades I'm trying to pan, but that's fine. I'm really excited to be pulling this out, and we'll create a handful of looks with these cool toned shades coming into the festive season. I think this is a really good pick. So we are rolling in an Oden's Eye palette and a highlighter for just smaller goals. I do only have 1 month left. I can hear the furnace again. I don't know what's happening. I really don't think I'm going to have any of these products finished in a month. That was way too ambitious for me, but I'm happy with the progress I've made through this project, and I can't wait to do it again next year. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Thank you to Luisa for sponsoring the first portion of today's video. I really love working with them. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up so that I know, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!